What is a preposition? A preposition is a part of speech used to express the relationship of a noun or pronoun or another grammatical element functioning as a noun to the rest of the sentence, specifically to create a prepositional phrase. A phrase is a group of two or more words used to create a higher element like a clause or a sentence. A prepositional phrase is a phrase that consists of a preposition and its object that can be a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. Example: on the roof, under the table, from Melanie, over the counter, by her. The underlined words are the prepositions and the nouns, noun phrases, or pronouns they modify, ones that follow them, are called the objects of the preposition. So, why do we need to study prepositions? 1. To be able to identify the correct preposition to use, because using inappropriate preposition ruins the whole meaning of a sentence. It also makes the sentence sound awkward. Example: I had lunch with a hot dog and a bun. The sentence is incorrect. The preposition with is used to express connection or means towards the other elements of the sentence. Saying, I had lunch with a hot dog and a bun is the same as saying, I had lunch with a living hot dog and a bun. The hot dog and the bun are referred to as people or characters. The speaker had lunch with them. It's just like having lunch with somebody. If the original meaning is, I had hot dog and a bun, then the preposition for should be used to convey the lunchtime. So instead of saying, I had lunch with a hot dog and a bun, I can say, I had a hot dog and a bun for lunch, which is correct. For lunch is the prepositional phrase. For is our preposition, and lunch is the object of this preposition. The objects of preposition always comes after the prepositions that modify or describe them, just like this. Now, if the speaker wants to use with in this sentence, it may be used to portray a connection between the hot dog and the bun, and not the hot dog and the bun with the speaker. As in, I had a hot dog with bun for lunch, which is also correct. In this sentence, there are two prepositional phrases, with bun and for lunch. The prepositions are with and for, and their objects of preposition are the bun and the lunch. In reality, one can have lunch together with friends and family, but not with hot dogs and buns. Grammarians have come up with 8 different categories of prepositions. Let's have a brief overview of each one and the commonly used prepositions that fall under them. We'll just make it short since we will be uploading videos that explain deeper each of these prepositions so you will understand better. Let's start with time. And these are the prepositions that fall under this category. Now let's use a couple of these for our example sentences. There is a film at noon we could watch. We're meeting him in an hour. So at and in are our prepositions of time, and noon and hour here are our objects of these prepositions. Next, place. These are the prepositions that fall under place. And let's take another two from this category and use for our example sentences. The cat on the roof was hissing at us. Try looking behind the shed. Now, on and behind here are our prepositions of place, and the roof and the shed here are the objects of these prepositions. Next, prepositions of direction. So here are the prepositions that fall under this category. And let's take another two for our example sentences. The house down the road is being sold. they drove across the country. Now, down and across here are the prepositions of direction, and the road and the country are the objects of these prepositions. Next, the prepositions of agency. We have only two, by and with. Let's use them for the example sentences. The book by the famous author is a big hit. Her heart is filled with emotions. Now, our prepositions are by and with, while the famous author and emotions are the objects of these prepositions. Next, prepositions of instrument. We have only three, and let's take two for our example sentences. The journey by boat is long and arduous. He hit the nail with a hammer. Now, you know what to do. You know the drill. Let's identify the prepositions and their objects. Our prepositions here are by and with, and then the boat and the hammer are our objects of these prepositions. Now, for reason and purpose, we have six. We'll just take two for our example sentences. I have a separate computer for work. They left early because of the storm. Now, for and because of are the prepositions, and work and the storm are the objects of these prepositions. Second to the last, we have prepositions of connection. We have only three, of, to, and with. Taking two for the example sentences. A well-written cover letter to employers helps your chances of being hired. I think she decided to go with Victor. Now we have to and with as our prepositions of connection, and Victor and employers are the objects of these prepositions. And the last one, we have prepositions of origin, from and of. Tom is of German descent. We started our trip from Italy. Now we have of and from as our prepositions, and German descent and Italy are our objects of these prepositions. Now we'll discuss further each of these prepositions so you will understand better in our next videos.